Well. Welcome to Prife International's Livestream. And today we have two wonderful people with us, two wonderful guests from two different parts of the world, two extreme continents far away from one another. We have a special guest all the way from the US, and we will introduce him first. Then we will introduce our 3-star manager from Indonesia. Yes, and we have never done this before. Our 3-star manager is Pak Beny, and he will speak and explain in Bahasa Indonesia, and I'll be your translator and tell you his story. Okay, so it's going to be very interesting, and for myself as well, because it's something new. But life without a challenge is meaningless, isn't it? Right? So let's have a bit of fun. And for start, let's welcome Mr. Stephen Keller. And Mr. Stephen Keller, wow. It's very early for you, and thank you so much for your sacrifice and coming to share. First of all, you have an amazing, if not the most amazing, Facebook group that I have ever seen. I think, this is the Facebook group that all Prife International members have to join. Let me just share it so that people can see. So for those of you who haven't joined, well, please follow and join this wonderful Facebook group. Okay, join this Facebook group. They have more than 50,000 guys. Frequency One testimonial group, 51,000. I think what a couple of days ago it was just more than 50,000. Look at the numbers.
Yeah, it grows fast.
It's really fast, isn't it, Steve? I remember it was just like sneaking through the 50,000 mark just a few days ago. All right, tell us more about the group. I think the Facebook group. A lot of people probably, like myself, probably want to know what.
Sure. Well, it's funny. Tell you, about a tiny bit over a year ago, my friend Ricky Brandino started messaging me about the wand. Steve, you got to try it. It's amazing. It's amazing. I'm like, Ricky, I'm busy. I don't have time. Right? Like, I got one, but I started looking at the results. I was like, oh, wow, I think this thing really works. And I was like, we need a group where people can spend their prospects to. So I started the Frequency One testimonial group. And just so you know, it's a testimonial group. People will come ask questions. There's no questions in the group. That's not what
I know. I mean, you guys make it really clear and constantly reminding people there's no product claim, no selling of any other product or whatever,
Yeah, and also one thing very important to realize is we're very, very particular that it's a safe group to send your prospects to. Okay?
Yeah, I know the integrity. I mean, I love the integrity. I have sent a lot of people there actually, and I'm sure many leaders from different parts of the world have also been sending people to your Facebook. Well, I mean, well done, fantastic. I mean,
so I'll give you a little bit of insight on why that group is so important and so helpful. I've personally sold directly hundreds of wands, and one of the issues when you're marketing, especially in network marketing, is the sales typically take 4, 5, 6, 7 connections or follow-ups or something like that. And I don't know about you, James, but I'm a super busy guy. I do not have time to call people 7 times to get them to order one. In fact, I don't ever do any follow-up. But what I do is I make sure people are in the testimonial group. And if I get them in the testimonial group, and when I post in the testimonial group, both those get Facebook to remind the person to go look in the testimonial group, right?
Yep.
So if they can start engaging in the group and look at one story after another, after another, after another. After a bit, they're like, here, shut up and take my credit card. Like, I want one. That's how we do it. So.
I totally resonate with you, and being busy with whatever we're doing, we just send the people there, and no pressure selling, because you just direct them there, get them to join, and let them hear it from independent people whom they don't know, and you don't know, and there's no pressure.
The people in
So
there are not trying to sell you on. They're just sharing their story.
they
They
just share,
got
and
no benefit from it.
why they want to share is because they have benefited and they just want the world to know, and no hidden agenda, nothing up their sleeves or whatever, right? And
Exactly.
that's the transparency, and you guys have done very well. You make sure the integrity of the whole thing is intact, and that's very important. So it gives the other groups, members, leaders, the confidence to keep on sending people to your group. And amazing, well done, well done.
I'll give you one hint on using the group. Okay. When you have a group like that, the default display of the feed in it is the most recent activity. Okay, so if someone goes and comments on a post from a year ago, that post will come back up at the top. But like most people want to know what's the newest one.
Yes.
So at the top of the group, what you want to do is you want to change the view from relevant to newest. And so if you go on there every day and you just click new, and it'll say, okay, here's the last 2 testimonials from yesterday. And that way you can look at.
So guys, if
the
you're
new stuff.
watching right now, change it, your setting, right? Change it to newest.
You have to do it every day. You can't just do it once, because it will automatically fall. So every time you go in the group, just click on, instead of relevant, click new, and then it will show you. So,
all right, so that you get the update and the latest one. All right. Now, well, that was a good one, but the main reason I contacted you was I saw a most amazing story that you have posted yourself, and that's about your dad. And it's about Parkinson's disease. And I know there are millions of people out there in the world, especially when you get older, and it's something that happens, and it's very hard to heal Parkinson's disease once you have it. Now,
challenge,
can I have your permission to share you and your dad's photo?
Share the picture. This was from his 90th birthday.
That is the
in
one.
January.
Both of you look so much alike, especially the eyes and the nose. I don't know. There's so much similarity between father and son. Wow, amazing. I'm sure you love him very much. Tell us about his Parkinson's disease and how you managed to get rid of it. Please share.
So my parents are, my father just turned 90. And he was diagnosed with Parkinson's. It wasn't really advanced, but he had all the symptoms of it. My brother-in-law, who is a medical doctor, saw it very early on. He said to my sister, he goes, see, there's very particular things in your physiology on how you move your body and different things that they will look for.
Yeah.
And before he was ever officially diagnosed, my brother-in-law was like, he's got Parkinson's. Like, look at the way he's walking, all that, for sure.
Yeah.
And anyways, I've been in holistic health for almost 30 years, and my parents are very proactive about their health.
Yeah.
And but one of the things to understand about the wand is there's a lot of things people can do to improve their health, but the problem for many people is what we call the activation energy is high. Okay. In other words, it's not convenient to do it, right? And it may be super helpful, but people get busy, or they didn't get around to it, or they don't understand how to do it. Like I had gotten a couple of years ago, I had gotten my parents some kind of fancy frequency devices, that connect to your phone and all that. And they couldn't figure out how to do it, right? It's not happening. Yeah. But when I got them a wand, so I got them, a classic wand about a year ago, and they were very consistent in using it. And because they were so consistent in using it, I'm like, this is worth the investment. I got them a pro wand.
Wow.
And so they're very diligent using it. And, I have my father doing a lot of things, but if you ask my mom, what do you think was the most helpful? She would say, I think it's the wand, because they're very consistent in doing it. So maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, he called me and he goes, I was just at the doctor, and the doctor ran every single test he could think of. Wow. Every single one. And after he's done, he goes, you don't have Parkinson's anymore.
Wow.
So he's like, I feel amazing. I'm walking good. Everything's good. No, he's still 90. He's still, has some issues, but he's like, His focus is I'm gonna go back to golfing. That's his like life's passion because I will be
I'm a
back on the golf
golfer.
course.
I know the feeling. Yeah. If you can play golf
Yeah.
at 90 years old, amazing.
So
Now,
he would often in his life shoot his age and golf score.
oh,
So
wow.
he's always a very good golfer and a passion of his.
Well,
So
if you can
in
shoot
life,
90 at 90 years old, I mean, you cannot complain about that anyway.
yeah,
That's a good
exactly.
score. Yeah.
So yeah.
Now, maybe a lot of people would like to know how did he blow, or your mom, or I mean whoever blew on him, how did they blow on here or tell us.
Yeah, it's interesting. A lot of people want the protocols. I
Yeah, I
get questions
know.
all the time.
Everyone is asking that all the time.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
let's talk about a bit about that. Here's my opinion. It's like step one, charge your water. A couple minutes,
absolutely. I
drink
agree
lots
with
of charged
you.
water.
Yes,
Okay. I
100%.
get
You have to do
busy.
that.
I don't
Yeah,
always wand a lot. I always drink charged water. Okay. So that's step one.
absolutely. Agree with you totally.
Now, step two is take the device, point it at what's not working, and turn it on. That's like a low level one, right?
Yeah.
You know, can you do more sophisticated meridian points? And
Mhm.
you can get very complex and sophisticated.
I
Okay.
know, Steve. I'm with you,
That maybe that might improve it a little bit. Does that make
Mhm.
sense? But I
Yeah,
think simply pointing at whatever you want will get you 80% of the way there. Okay. The only thing I typically tell people is this. The mistake I see people make is a lot of people they're ill, they're in a big hurry to get better. They're very
yeah,
frustrated,
I
right?
know.
And they don't have patience. And
Yeah,
so when they start something like this, they're like, well, 2 minutes is good, 45 minutes must be better, right?
I know. That
Like,
is the wrong mindset.
oh,
That is the
it's too
wrong.
much,
You just have to go
Well,
slow
so
because of the healing process. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, so what I tell people, I go, you wouldn't take a fire hose to your rose bushes, would you?
yeah,
Like, more is not always better.
absolutely.
Calm down,
Go
ease
slow.
into it.
Yes.
Yeah. In fact, my father, when he first got his wand, he did it too much and he didn't feel well. And I go,
Wow.
back off a bit.
Back off a
Okay.
bit. Yeah, yeah,
Back off a bit. Yeah.
yeah.
So that's so it's very basic, I'll tell you, I always I love experimenting with people.
Mm-hmm.
And so for example, when I first started using the wand, I would have people come over to my house for various reasons. And I'd be like, ooh, you have any pain in your body? Like, let's experiment, and
Yeah.
probably like 5 people in a row, every single person within 10, 15 minutes, totally like, oh my God, I'm better. In fact, I have a funny story. I went couple of months ago in October, I went from California to Alabama
Mm-hmm.
to a 3 day, like 3 or 4 day eyes weekend where you like learn how to shoot guns really long distance. Like I hit a target
Mm-hmm.
841 yards away with
Wow.
a rifle. But one of the guys there, he was the oldest guy there, who was in his 70s, and we were just talking in the bathroom one day. He's brushing his teeth, and he's like, "Oh, my arm, it only goes to like here, right?" And I had my wand in the bathroom plugged in because I would use it. I'm like, well, let
Well,
me do this for you
as they
for a
say,
few
you can't
minutes.
leave home without it, right? So you have to carry with
Yeah,
you.
exactly. In about 10 minutes, he went from this to this.
Wow.
And
That
I'm
is
like,
amazing.
how long has your shoulder been bothering? He goes, I haven't been able to lift it above this for 20 years. And then
Wow. 20
boom.
years.
So of course
That's
he bought that wand from me and took it home.
that's nice, isn't it, Stephen? I mean, to be
But
able
I
to
didn't do any complex thing. I didn't
I
do
know,
like
I
these
know.
points and that. I mean, is that better? Maybe a little bit, but
Yeah.
people just do the basics. Maybe you 80% of the way there. If you want to get very sophisticated,
Well, I think like what you said a while ago, if you have a device, keep it something simple that people will do it regularly. If you have too many kind of protocols and methods, and I don't know, it gets so complicated that people will just probably put it in a box and keep it and not touch it. So what you want is just something simple, basic, and people will use it, and then 80%, 90%, I don't know. But it helps, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
just keep it simple. My brand new granddaughter who's born in September,
Mhm.
she's probably I don't think, and there's no way anyone could have been wanded at a younger age. I wanted her at like 5 minutes old. She was born at home. Actually,
Wow.
she was born at home into birthing pool we wanted the water of
Oh,
the birthing
really?
pool and then
Oh,
wanted
okay.
her, and she loves it. Like
Yeah.
she's cranky at all. You get the wand out and she's like, oh, I love it. So yeah.
Well, anyway, it's wonderful, and you have significantly contributed to the world, I think, with this wonderful device because of your wonderful Facebook group. Thank you so much, and really keep it
Yeah.
up. And I'm sure
You're very welcome.
you feel wonderful, Stephen. So thank you for your story about your dad and everything else today, and really wish you all the best in life. And
Appreciate
Stephen,
you.
hopefully one of these days, you never know. I always say I want to meet up with Ricky Brandino and also yourself. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe we'll see you on another trip,
I know
like
you're a nice
Egypt
guy.
and Dubai or
Right.
something.
Thank you so much, Stephen.
Bye-bye.
All right, there you've heard it. And if you haven't joined the group yet, please, all right. If you've forgotten the name, go back to this video and then click join. All right. It's the most amazing group for iTerra Care. Really, really amazing. All right. Today we have a wonderful 3-star manager all the way from Indonesia. His name is Pak Beny Herawan Kartadjie. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly. Now, for those of you who do not know, well, we are in Malaysia, and Malaysia, we speak Bahasa Indonesia, Malaysian language, all right? But it's a little bit similar, but yet not quite similar. But I'm going to be speaking Bahasa Malaysia with Pak Beny, and Pak Beny will speak in Bahasa Indonesia, and I'll translate that to English. All right, so can we please welcome Pak Beny. Halo Pak Beny, apa kabar?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
So kita ada satu rancangan yang interesting. Okay, saya campur bahasa Inggris dengan bahasa Indonesia. So kita ada 6 soalan untuk Pak Beny.
Yeah.
Okay. Soalan pertama, sebelum saya baca soalan dalam bahasa Indonesia, saya akan baca dalam bahasa Inggris. So I have a few questions for Pak Beny, and the first one is, what were you doing before, and how did you find out about Prife International and iTerra Care? Apa yang Anda lakukan sebelum dan bagaimana Anda mengetahui tentang Prife International dan iTerra Care, Pak Beny?
Oke, pertama kali saya diperlihatkan oleh Pak Anton.
Oke.
Yang pada bulan Juli 2021.
Okay, so saya akan translate ya. So I was introduced by Pak Anton in July 2021. Yeah.
Saya cuma bertanya, saya ingin lihat produknya.
Okay, I just asked if I can see the product and see how it works.
Setelah datang produknya, saya coba untuk menggunakan produk tersebut.
Okay, so when the product came and I started using it.
Dan ternyata produknya sungguh-sungguh menakjubkan.
Wow. So
iTerra Care memang sangat bagus sekali.
The product result was really amazing and really really blew my mind. Basically, that's what he said. Yeah.
Yes, dan dari situ saya bicara dengan Pak Anton. Oke, saya join dengan iTerra Care dengan Prife International.
Okay, so I discussed with Pak Anton, and then by the way, Pak Anton is the CEO the CMO for Indonesia, and so he asked Pak Anton how he can join Prife International. Okay, so that's how. Okay, soalan kedua, why did you decide to do the business, and was reaching a 3-star manager your goal? Mengapa Anda memutuskan untuk berbisnes dan mencapai manajer bintang 3 tujuan Anda?
iTerra kan memang produk yang sangat bagus, yang menurut saya itu unik.
Yes, so iTerra Care is a very good product and a very unique product.
Dan saya cuma hanya berpikir bahwa produk ini akan laku di Indonesia.
Oh, at first I was just thinking this is going to be very good market in Indonesia.
Hasilnya memuaskan,
Mhm,
bisa membantu banyak orang tentang kesehatan.
mhm. The result is very good and I can help a lot of people in terms of their health in Indonesia.
Dan orang Indonesia sangat banyak memerlukan produk-produk semacam ini.
A lot of Indonesian people need this kind of product because they are very sick. Ya, Pak.
Ya,
Banyak penyakit.
makanan-makanannya,
Ya, makanan-makanan, ya, a
makanan
lot of food
Indonesia
and diet.
enak-enak.
I know everything. Yeah, so yeah,
Ya,
please continue. Sambung ya.
lalu saya coba untuk berbicara dengan teman-teman leader-leader ada di Indonesia.
Okay, so I discussed with all my leaders and friends in Indonesia.
Kita berkumpul dan kita bentuk satu tim.
Okay, so we had a gathering and we decided to form a team. Yeah.
Yes, di situ kita adakan pertemuan-pertemuan secara rutin.
Okay, so we meet regularly, routinely.
Dan untuk memberitahukan sistem yang benar.
So that we can tell people the correct system.
Yes, jika kita ingin sukses dan ingin besar dengan alat yang sangat bagus, kita bisa mengikuti sistem yang ada dengan benar, otomatis kita akan bisa sukses dan mempunyai penghasilan yang cukup banyak.
Yeah. So if we want to be successful, we have to tell people the truth about the system, have a structured way of making this a success. Yeah.
Ya, kita adakan satu meeting leaders. Setiap kita berkumpul, kita bedah sistem yang ada di Prife Internasional agar semuanya dari bawah sampai ke atas bisa menjadi orang-orang yang sukses.
Okay, so after we discuss and then we form our group, then we make sure that every leader in the group will become successful. Yeah, and
karena satu hal yang harus kita ketahui bahwa kalau kita hanya sebagai penjual saja, belum tentu bisa menjadi besar.
Yeah.
Tetapi apabila kita mau berbuat dan mempersatukan tim kita untuk bekerja sama, itulah yang akan membuat besar.
Okay, so if you just want to sell, it is not going to be very big. Okay, but if you make a team and you do it as a teamwork, as a business, in the MLM, right, Pak? Secara MLM, recruiting, training, duplikasi dan semua, then the business can be very big. Bukan jual saja, ya.
Ya, karena untuk menciptakan duplikasi itu akan menjadi 1 menjadi 2, 2 menjadi 4, menjadi 8, menjadi 16 dan itu akan menjadi
by
lebih besar.
having a group and starting to duplicate, 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, 4 becomes 8, 8 becomes 16. So you duplicate and you multiply. Ya, Pak.
Ya, maka dari itu kita menjadikan downline kita menjadi 1 star, 2 star, agar kita juga bisa mencapai yang namanya 3 star manager.
So we focus on our downline to become 1 star, 2 star, and then we will automatically become 3 star. So focus is on the downline. It's always about how to make them successful. Betul, Pak?
Yes, betul. Karena kita pasti harus fokus dan memberikan satu motivasi yang positif buat mereka bahwa kita bisa, Anda pun pasti bisa.
Okay, so we always give motivation to them that we work as a team. So you can do it, I can do it, everyone can do it. Okay, so sekarang soalan ketiga ya, Pak.
Tambah sedikit ya, boleh?
Boleh.
Puji Tuhan, untuk di bawah tim saya sekarang sudah ada 2 star dan 1 star sebanyak 22.
Okay,
orang.
So in my team now, we have 2 star and 1 star, 22 people. 2 stars and 1 star, 22 people in my team now. Congratulations, Tanya.
Thank you.
Well done. Okay, soalan berikutan. Now to continue with another question. What's the most amazing thing you found in this business, which is so unique and different from other businesses, whether in MLM or traditional business? Apa hal paling menakjubkan yang Anda temukan di bisnis ini yang begitu unik dan berbeda dengan business lain, baik di MLM maupun business tradisional? Ya, Pak.
Produk ini untuk sekarang ini di Indonesia jarang ada.
Okay, the product that you cannot find this product in Indonesia, very rarely.
Yes, untuk sekarang ini di Indonesia, AI terakhir adalah produk yang benar-benar unik dan produk satu-satunya di Indonesia.
Okay, so the product is the only product and unique in Indonesia.
Makanya untuk di dalam satu bisnis multi level atau misalnya di bisnis direct selling itu sangat besar sekali kemungkinannya untuk menjadi besar dibandingkan dengan namanya konvensional.
Yes. So in direct selling atau MLM, the business is very big. If you compare with just traditional is smaller and takes time, ya. Akan angkat masa yang lebih, I think a longer time, ya.
Dan untuk sekarang sistem di Prife internasional itu benar-benar oke banget lah. Intinya sistem di Prife internasional sungguh baik untuk kita mendapatkan hasil yang lebih maksimal.
Okay, so we have a system at Prife International, and that system allows people to earn a lot of money. Ya, Pak.
Yes.
Okay, so itu memang bagus ya. Sekarang soalan yang next one. How has the income you earn at Prife International, this is a private personal one, change your life? Bagaimana penghasilan yang Anda peroleh di Prife International mengubah hidup Anda?
Udah pasti ya. Sudah pasti.
Yeah.
Saya memang bermain beberapa multi level.
Okay.
Tetapi tidak ada yang secepat ini mendapatkan penghasilan yang cukup besar.
I have gone through many MLM companies, but never as fast as this MLM company in Prife International. Never this fast.
Yes. Yang saya bicarakan adalah Prife International mempunyai sistem yang benar-benar bagus, yang bisa menciptakan penghasilan yang benar-benar besar sekarang ini.
Yeah. So Prife International really have a good system and the income is big. Yeah.
Ya, puji Tuhan, semenjak saya bergabung di Prife International, saya sudah dapatkan satu rumah, satu ruko, dan ada juga kendaraan.
Oh, wow. So apa itu? Satu rumah, satu lepas itu apa?
Ruko itu semacam rumah kantor atau semacam tempat dagang lah.
Oh, so rumah juga. Okay.
Ya, rumah berikut tempat kita bisnis.
Oh, okay. So there is a
gedung.
Oh, gedung. Okay.
Gedung.
So because of Prife International, I have my new house. I have some kind of a business place, another macam office, warehouse,
Yes.
kind of thing, yeah, business office. So you bought your own private house and you bought your own office and you bought a new car. Betul, Pak?
Yeah.
Wah, Tanya. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Really life-changing, ya, guys. And last question, yang akhir sekali, where do you see the business opportunity for people who are thinking of joining now? Is it too late for them? Di mana Anda melihat peluang bisnis bagi orang yang berfikir untuk bergabung sekarang? Apakah sudah terlambat bagi mereka?
Sebenarnya dalam bisnis di Prife International itu tidak ada yang kata terlambat. Prife Indonesia baru kita mau bikin satu recognition di Malaysia 9 Maret.
Ya, minggu depan ya.
Ya, minggu depan. Hanya di Indonesia itu hanya tinggal 4-5 hari.
Ya. Kita berjumpa ya.
Jadi nggak ada kata terlambat kalau untuk memulai.
Oke, saya interpret ya. So in this business, you're never too late. In fact, next week we're gonna have a big convention in Kuala Lumpur. So we are just starting, okay? Baru start saja. So the opportunity besar ya, okay.
Untuk jumlah total orang di dunia itu sangat besar.
Ya.
Jadi intinya untuk sekarang mereka yang belum bergabung, bergabunglah sekarang.
Ya.
agar bisa sukses semuanya. Dan untuk yang belum bergabung, ya jangan kecewa karena apa? Segala sesuatunya pasti diawali dengan yang namanya keraguan-raguan. Tetapi di saat kita sudah masuk di Prife International, itu akan menjadi satu impian yang besar yang belum tentu orang lain bisa capai.
Yeah, betul. Okay, so for those who have not joined, thinking of joining, the world population is so big. We have what 8 billion population, and Indonesia is already what 300 million or something. It's a huge. So there's still a lot of people who have not heard about Prife International, iTerra Care, and if you focus on this business, it will change your life. Yeah.
Ya, mudah-mudahan di tahun 2023 Prife International bisa lebih besar lagi.
Yes.
Bisa di seluruh negara.
Yes.
Ada yang namanya iTerra Care.
Yes.
Agar semua orang bisa tahu di dunia bahwa Prife International adalah satu perusahaan yang benar-benar bisa diandalkan untuk mengubah impian-impian mereka untuk menjadi orang-orang sukses.
Yeah. So at Prife International in the year 2023, many households will start using and get to know about this product. And for those people who wants to do this as a business, it will make your dream come true, right? So your impian, akan menjadi benar. Okay, that's very good. So terima kasih banyak Pak Beny for sharing. Thank you so much Pak Beny for sharing.
Okay, thank you.
Dan kita temu di Kuala Lumpur.
Kuala Lumpur.
So I will meet you in Kuala Lumpur. Terima kasih.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Dan also Tanya, congratulations. And well, that's a very inspirational story. He bought a new house, bought a new office, and bought a new car. So there you go. And he has 22 people under him, 2 stars and 1 star. And I'm sure he's not going to stop at 3 star, maybe Sapphire Director and moving on. So you find that these people who achieve 3 star, and I've already interviewed several and more to come, they always have something in common, that inner drive for success, all right? But beneath it, when they join Prife, they always talk about helping people with their health, helping people with their wealth. So it's a combination, isn't it? I mean, you can have health, but without wealth, you find it very hard to survive and live in this world. So if you can have both, isn't it wonderful? So I hope you enjoy tonight's live stream with Stephen Keller, who has done an amazing job by setting up that Frequency One testimonial group, and also an inspirational story all the way from Indonesia. Pak Beny, terima kasih. Thank you so much. See you next week. Bye.
Medical disclaimers. iTerra Classic and iTerra Pro are not medical devices. The information provided on our website is for educational purposes only and does not substitute for professional medical advice. Please consult a medical professional or healthcare provider if you are seeking medical advice, diagnoses, or treatment. Prife International shall not be liable for risks or issues associated with using or acting upon the information on our website. Prife International shall not be liable or responsible for the actions, misrepresentations, or negligence of our members who are independent contractors.